BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top trade. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi. Hello everybody, welcome back, good morning. We're going to talk about XRP, and that's right, I am going to talk about it because I talked about it before this big pump, and we got the big pump, and now I'm going to talk about it after the big pump, alright? So yes, I am going to talk about it, alright? somebody called me a shill for XRP. I think you're on the payroll for XRP. I was like, no I'm not, and then the next day, boosh, I don't need to be on the payroll, baby. It pays me anyway. Right, so let's have a look at what's been going on here. So we did make, well I say I made that video about how we had this pump signal brewing on the daily on the Ichimoku cloud for the Bitcoin pair, so the XRP Bitcoin pair. And that was created and that was closed at this level, and that was created at around 817 sats. That's where the candle body closed, that's where the cheeky span closed. And then the next day, the very next day, the pump took place instantly. 18% on the Bitcoin pair, responded to that signal unbelievably, it fell short of the 200 exponential, hit the 200 simple, and is now coming back down again, which is absolutely perfectly normal, nothing to worry about, it's all perfectly acceptable, that's fine. Let's have a look over here on the on the weekly. Again, still brewing momentum, rounded bottom. I've been saying that for a few weeks now. And bullish divergence, so everything you'd want on a weekly. So this weekly hit the top of the Bollinger Band, which is still pinching quite tightly, to be honest with you. Very neat and tidy. So we're looking at this on a weekly. This is good stuff for long-term XRP holders. Because, yeah, we've got dailies brewing and pumping, and we've got weeklies respecting Bollinger Bands. We've got bullish diversions on higher term time frames. But it's not going to be, well, it's not going to make you a millionaire tomorrow. Like, it was arguably the best mover of yesterday, and it's good to see that, but it's not going to go straight up to 2,300 sats, although that is a very likely area that it could hit in the next, let's just say it, I'll say it out loud, maybe in the next 2 weeks or so, you could see a move up to that level. And that's market dependent. We see Bitcoin moving into 60,000. That is a resistance. We'll look at that in a minute. But recognize what I'm saying here. You know, if the market was to allow for a continuation of this chart, which is a bullish or breaking bullish chart now, then that's where we're headed. 2,200 sats. People are not going to enjoy hearing that because most people did not buy it or failed to recognize it and even became a troll. Right, so looking at this on the Tether pair, hit the 200 exponential, hit the 200 simple, and closed below it. And we're getting rejected on it today. So it might be the case that we pull back on this one right now. In standard XRP fashion. Nice big pump, nice big pullback. The areas to buy this back would be lower than yesterday's candle body. We're talking like maybe back down to the lower, to the mid 40s. There's absolute possibility. See yourself moving into that 20 moving average, around 11%. You know, if they were to do it today, for instance. But over the next few days, you can see a consolidation that sort of marries up somewhere around the 48-cent zone. And then have another run. This is not overheated here on the daily, but that was a big move, and that's a decent rejection. So let's have a look at the weekly, see what you're doing. Right, so this is where things get interesting again for XRP. So this is your 200 exponential moving average on the weekly. And I have always said, and I have said for ages, that look, on the higher term time frames, if you're above this, you're bullish. Bang. If you're above it, you're bullish. Bang. If you're above it, you're bullish. Bang. If you're above it, you're bullish. We're below it. Sank down to this sort of major area, the 42-cent zone. Now, the weekly is going to close tomorrow night. Tonight, actually. What am I talking about tonight? It's going to close tonight. And we will see where the weekly wants to be. Now, it's only a fresh start. But if it does pull back again and hit that 50 cents, so it's 50.5 cents really, that is a major support on a weekly that could be a retest of the low, and then the next opportunity would be to see it move up into the 60, to the 67, to the 75, and then beyond there, obviously over time. So I like the chart, okay? I like it, which is why I made that video on it. It's very early days to say anything amazing about it. It is an early stage But this is a bullish engulfing candle here on this weekly. That's something to recognise. You close a candle like this, it suggests continuation anyway, just on a candle. Never mind the relationship to moving averages. Never mind the giant divergences. Never mind the rounded bottoms. Never mind all of that. It's bullish across many. Well, there's many signals of bullish. All right, there's many bullish signals. So you've got to respect it. All right. I'm not asking you to buy it. I haven't bought it. I own loads of it. Like I say, I'm a massive XRP hodler. From all the derivatives that I've done over the last 5 years, I could swim in it. I don't need to buy anymore. I wouldn't want to buy anymore, but if there were a time to buy some, I suppose, yeah, this might be your last chance. And my prediction, we were talking about this on the Patreon, if I had to make a prediction, maybe I'll make a video on this depending on how popular XRP videos are. It's just below $5, about $4.90 is my measured move prediction of where this is likely to at least get to. It could surpass that. It could go into the teens, but I'll be looking for around $4.90 for an XRP. For an XRP move. Right, okay, I'll leave it with you there. I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. No one likes XRP, even if it does move 18% in a day. There's just no pleasing some people. Right, I'll leave it with you there. Take it easy.